Welcome. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the High Council. All hail the High Council. All hail. Neil, you don't have to kneel, honestly. That might be pushing it. We don't want to ask you guys to kneel. Kneeling hurts. You ever kneel on a hard floor? It's like, God, that's why I don't go to church anymore. All hail the High Council. All hail. My name is Ethan Van Sciver. This is Comic Artist Pro Secrets. You can hear me, can't you? Or can you not? Can you guys hear me? Of course you can. These guys are trying to psych me out. Welcome.
Do it to me all the time on my stream. All the time.
Oh, damn them. These fans are trolling us. Welcome to the High Council. My name is Ethan Van Sciver, 25-year comic book veteran, illustrator of Dr. Jordan B. Peterson's 12 Rules for Life, creator of Cyberfrog Blood Honey, the biggest crowdfunded comic book of all time. I'm waiting for somebody to break my record. Will it be you? Will it be you? Probably not. Oh, it's going to sit there for a little while, Jeff, I reckon. What do you think?
Probably, yeah. I mean, I'm going to try. Next year, I'm going to put out another one. See if I can get closer and closer.
I'm going to help you. Ladies and gentlemen, Jeff Hicks from World Class Bullshitters.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the High Council. You don't have to kneel, but you have to submit to the High Council.
Yes, submit. What does submit mean? Are there documents involved? Signed documents?
Or there can be.
You just have to do what we say? Is that what it means? I mean,
just listen to us and have a good time. That's all we ask.
Yes. And of course, the biggest channel, the biggest Star Wars critic channel in the world. Because the rest of them are shills. They're filthy, disgusting shills. All they're trying to do is get Lucasfilm to wag its tail in their direction. Jeremy does not care. He does not care. He is Geeks and Gamers. He is ruling the roost right now, destroying all of the preconceptions about Star Wars fans and the fandom menace. Jeremy, how are you tonight?
Hello, everyone. This is Jeremy Osteen. Jeremy Osteen shows up early for the High Council. So the only submissions you need to submit is to the Lord. And by submitting to the Lord, it means give us your money. Give us all your money so we can get those private jets. No, but anyway, thank you guys for having me. I appreciate it. It's great to be here. It's great to be on here with my good buddies and all of our friends from the community. So
God bless. God bless. We're happy to have you here, Jeremy Osteen, and all of your countless identities. Yeah. It's like, I swear to God, what was that movie? What's that movie where the woman has 800 different, Sybil Shepherd's in it, 800 different identities?
Well, there's the Michael Keaton one, Multiplicity, but that's not the one you're talking about, I don't think. So
no, by the way, it wasn't even Sybil Shepherd. The movie was called Sybil, and it didn't star Sybil Shepherd. It was just called Sybil. But that's my pop culture fluke there. Welcome, everybody. It's great to have you on this beautiful Tuesday, the day before Halloween. The day before trick-or-treaters come to your door, dressed perhaps in Star Wars costumes, not dressed like Rey, probably not dressed like Finn, maybe dressed like BB-8 if they are a child, a little infant, and have no say about it. But believe me, they are not BB-8 fans. It's just that the parents didn't know what else to dress up their babies like. It is Halloween, everyone. Happy Halloween. Are you guys feeling festive?
Yeah, I'm preparing for my all-day stream tomorrow. So,
oh, really? What are you going to do on your all-day stream?
We're just going to stream. We're doing commentaries for horror movies from 10 a.m. till maybe 10 a.m. the next day. I don't know, but at least it's 17 hours guaranteed. So I'm going to be fucking burnt out afterwards.
Which ones are you going to watch? Do you have
we have our list posted somewhere, but we're going to do like Cabin Fever, Killer Clowns from Outer Space, the original Halloween, Maximum Overdrive, Creep Show. These aren't in order, and there's a couple other ones. There's some schlocky ones, but we let some of the listeners vote, and they all picked Maximum Overdrive. So if anyone complains that we're watching that movie, you guys picked it.
Why did that truck have the Green Goblin's face on it? Was it the Green Goblin's face?
It was.
Why?
Stephen King was on cocaine when he directed it.
It's a good answer. It's a good answer.
It explains a lot, actually. Explains more than I was prepared to accept all at once. Yeah, I am. I'm excited for that. I think I'll tune in. My plans are to drink all day.
Ooh.
Perhaps. Well, this is the thing. I mean, vampire blood. It's red wine. I am going to be dressed like either Gumby or Elmo. I think I might be Elmo again. I think I'm going to do that. Or Cookie Monster. I have a Cookie Monster costume as well. In the chat, what do you guys think? I'm going to ask the chat. What should I dress like? Should I be Gumby? Should I be Cookie Monster? Or should I be Elmo tomorrow? If the chat could just let us know, I would appreciate it. I will take a vote. And then, or Grumpy Bear. Should I be Grumpy Bear from the Care Bears? I do have a Grumpy Bear costume. Guys, I have this many costumes. I don't know why I can't.
Hey, speaking of dressing up, someone dressed as Jeremy at the London Comic-Con, so they dressed up as me. Star Wars hat, white sunglasses, Geeks and Gamers shirt. It was pretty damn funny. So I retweeted that a lot on Twitter. So that's the first time I've ever been cosplayed before. So I appreciate that. So.
You are becoming an icon. You're definitely becoming an icon. Most people are noticing that all of the characters that I can dress like, except for Gumby, are overweight. They're overweight. Grumpy Bear is overweight, so I can sell that. Cookie Monster has, I don't know, he has a sugar problem, I would say. Elmo also can rock a little bit of a tummy. Not Gumby. If I were Gumby, I'd be a fat Gumby.
Gumby.
Would that look weird to be a fat Gumby?
No weirder than Eddie Murphy being Gumby, so go for it.
No.
Oh, that super chat is bullshit right there. Damn it! Don't be doing that. Oh, I have to respect
LSU
that.
fan Jeremy.
Oh
says,
my god!
big game coming up. Alabama Jeremy, go Tigers! Go Tigers.
They even Photoshop LSU shit on me. Oh my god, that is so I'm so aggravated and so fascinated by this at the same time. Oh my god, we're not going to talk
say
sports,
to that guy. Yeah,
I can't wait to see you Sunday next week. I want to see you because we're going to be on Geeks and Gamers channel. That'll be after Alabama destroys LSU this weekend, and I can't wait. Your tears are going to be the same as all the soy boys that watch my channel, and it's going to be great. So that's actually Alabama's not going to lose. Actually, I'm pretty nervous about this game. It's a big fucking game, so I'm pretty nervous.
Brothers bet.
I don't typically bet on Alabama because I don't like betting against my team. But Alabama's the number one team in the country. We're good. But it's going to be a tough game. But that's respect for the LSU fan Jeremy account. That's pretty damn funny. Somebody email me. I want to email me that picture if you can. Either send it to me on Twitter or email me Jeremy at geeksandgamers.com. I got respect though. I respect good shit talking, and you went out of your way and over and beyond. Respect. So.
People are good at what they do around here. Now, Jeremy, people are concerned about you. Last week, we talked briefly about your YouTube channel getting hijacked, and then you didn't actually get paid.
Yeah, it's been a rough week. It's been a really rough week. I have been trying everything in my power to contact YouTube. It's my mentality. I just don't give up. I've tried every avenue. I tried to call the Google Play Store, talk to them for like an hour. I'm like, look, I'll do anything. Just please let me talk to someone. They're like, we've had content creators call us before. There's no phone support for YouTube. So I've been trying, and finally I got in contact with someone from YouTube Partner Support. And we've been going back and forth. I've been trying to explain the situation. At first, they just kind of seemed like they were giving me the standard operating procedure answers. But then the more in detail we got, they're like, oh, okay, this is serious. And so they forwarded the incident to the internal department of YouTube, which I was like, okay, that's a big move. And they said, you just got to be patient. You got to let this work itself out. And then as I was live streaming earlier, I got an email from the person, my contact. Still a little vague, so I've tried to get more clarification, but it's still a really good email. And the email says, let me pull it up. The email says, hi, Jeremy. Thanks for your patience. I've received confirmation from our internal team. They confirmed that your account was hijacked and are now working to address this. They would like to confirm if any videos were uploaded or deleted by the hijacker so they can fix it. As a thank you for your patience for this inconvenience, we will also be delivering a one-time payment on your AdSense account in the following weeks. The payment will appear as an adjustment on your account. Now, they're not really saying if that's going to be everything that I was lost, or if they're going to give me like a $50 gift card to Wendy's or something. Like, I don't know exactly what they're going to give me.
Wendy's sounds good.
But the fact that
they'll give you your money. They hook you up when they make mistakes.
Okay,
I've
and I'm
had issues
hoping
with them before.
So I did ask them to clarify. They haven't responded on the clarification, but either way, it makes me feel good that I've got some contact because, like I was telling EVS before the show started, even still, I've triple and quadruple checked everything in my account, but I'm still a little nervous heading into the next pay cycle just because I'm like, did I get everything situated? So now I have contact with them. And I'm going to ask them to verify and triple verify everything in my account. And then once that happens, I think we're good. So it's been a tough road, but it's good. It's finally got this situated, I think. So.
Well, that's good news, and I'm glad to hear it. Now, let's get on with business. Let's talk about what's going on in the world. Important things are going on in the world. Did you know that there is a steady and determined group of weird people who would like Disney to rehire James Gunn? Have you seen the hashtag rehire James Gunn?
Sadly, yes.
It won't go away. They won't leave Disney alone. I mean, Disney's basically said we don't want to hire James Gunn. We don't want to get him away from us. And they've done everything that they can. They've done everything that they can to distance themselves from James Gunn. But there are some weirdos, and I'm telling you, I've seen the hashtag rehire James Gunn everywhere. Everywhere. They are determined.
Look at that refire James Gunn. Hire him just to refire him.
Yeah, hire him and refire him again. Now that seems like a campaign I could get involved with. So just how big is this movement? To rehire James Gunn? They flexed their muscles this week and started a GoFundMe campaign. A GoFundMe campaign? Why would they do that? Why did they want a GoFundMe campaign? In order to put up James Gunn for Volume 3, rehiredjamesgunn.com, a billboard, save the galaxy. Hey, endanger the children, but save the galaxy. Rehiredjamesgunn.com, rehire James Gunn. Rehire James Gunn billboard appears near Disneyland. This is serious. This is the kind of power that these people have. We have to salute. They were able to raise how much? The crowdfunded ad is 4 miles away from the Anaheim theme park. That is a direct threat. And by the way, I'd appreciate it if James Gunn stays 4 miles at all times away from the Anaheim theme park. I think there should be a court order to keep James Gunn 4 miles away from Disney at all times. Do you think that's possible? I also think he should be required to let everybody know in his neighborhood, wherever he is, that he is James Gunn, and that people should be aware that he's James Gunn, and all that implies. A group of James Gunn fans are showing their appreciation for the fired Guardians of the Galaxy director in a big way. On Monday, a digital billboard popped up in Garden Grove, California, at an intersection just over 4 miles away from Disneyland in Anaheim. The billboard, which reads, "Save the Galaxy, James Gunn for Volume 3, was paid for via a GoFundMe campaign that has raised nearly $5,000.
That's it?
$5,000. They, since launching last month, they started a GoFundMe, and it has raised, this better not be porn. What could be? Just shy of $4,795 of their $12,000 goal. Flex those muscles. Hashtag rehire James Gunners. You guys are out in force. Good for you. This is astonishing. Guys, you might not know this, but I have a friend named Diversity in Comics. And Diversity in Comics, also known as your boy Zach, also known as Richard C. Meyer, is suing the infamous, dangerous, hostile Mark Waid, comic book writer, famous, powerful, connected comic book writer Mark Waid. And I asked my community, I said, Zach, your boy Zach is going to need a little bit of money. Do you mind maybe pitching in a little bit of money so that he could sue Mark Waid? Now, there aren't as many hashtags. It's not hashtag rehire James Gunn or anything like that. I'm just asking a little favor from my fans. Would you guys please help us to support your boy Zach and his lawsuit against the infamous, connected, almost gangster-esque Jabba the Hutt? If Jabba the Hutt were small and looked like George Costanza, Mark Waid. Now, I respect this amount. I respect $47.95 for this billboard. We raised almost. Let me see. This isn't so bad. We're $41 away from $80,000 in 2 days. I had to adjust the goal. It was 75,000, but we blew through the 75,000, and we're heading towards six figures. Hashtag six figures, biatch. Thank you to everyone who donated to that. This is what a real cause looks like, by the way, weirdos. Rehire James Gunn weirdos. This is what it actually looks like. This is a determined fan base that is intending to do something big. So congratulations to Zach for having the well wishes of everyone in the comic book community. Everyone.
Great photo.
And yeah, I love it. There are 3 photos of him on the internet. Like, he doesn't like to get his picture taken. Most of them are videos of him looking perplexed as he gets made fun of on the Jim Jeffries show with a stupid haircut. And this was the only other one that I could really find. And he looks better here because he doesn't have the stupid haircut. He's got the beard going on. And he looks like he is, I don't know. He looks like he's watching something very creepy on TV. Perhaps a James Gunn movie. This is doing very, very well. I want to thank everyone who has backed it, everyone who has supported your boy Zach. I do appreciate you. Wow, Sensei Mike, thank you for $100. Keep up the good work, fellas. Hope to be talking more with the community soon. Channel will be available soon. Thanks again. No, well, thank you, and everybody get ready for Sensei Mike and his new YouTube channel.
Yeah, I had Sensei Mike on a live stream on my channel. He's super supportive, great guy. So thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you for the support that you show Geeks and Gamers and all of us. We're looking forward to seeing more from you, buddy.
What a great guy. So I do appreciate that, and thank you again. That's a nice donation. So guys, did you know that in Star Wars: A New Hope? And you've seen Star Wars: A New Hope how many times?
Hundreds. I know almost every word.
Yeah, it's been 30 years, so.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen it. It used to come on TV all the time. I'd seen it. How many stormtroopers are on the Death Star that we saw? I mean, how many stormtroopers are in that movie? Quite a few.
A couple.
Yeah, quite a few. Did you know that one of them was gay?
That changes nothing at all.
This comes as shocking news to Jeff.
Oh my God, I'm triggered.
Jeremy, how do you feel about a stormtrooper being gay in Star Wars: A New Hope?
I'm literally shaking right now. Literally shaking right now.
Well, they died just like all the straight ones, so it doesn't really matter.
Didn't Luke Skywalker essentially kill him then when he blew up the Death Star? Answer for this, Mark Hamill. TK421 Stormtrooper had a secret gay romance in A New Hope.
What the fuck?
Brian Gallagher. I can't do this, guys. I'm trying. This stormtrooper here, you can tell by the dreamy look in his eyes. He's in the middle of a secret gay romance on the Death Star. The best kind. If you're gonna have a secret gay romance, have a secret gay romance on the Death Star. While fans wait for the highly anticipated, this is, by the way, thank you Disney, thank you Lucasfilm. This is real. Yeah, everyone in the chat is freaking out. It is true. Thank you Disney and Lucasfilm. While fans wait for the highly anticipated Star Wars: The Last Jedi, this is, by the way, this article is 1 year old. I just discovered it, which is over 2 months away. Fans have been getting a slew of new details on Star Wars: A New Hope and other Star Wars movies thanks to a new book released this week entitled Star Wars from a Certain Point of View. This book tells 40 stories from 40 different authors. Oh my God, is Chuck Wendig in this? Probably. So if they're going to choose 40 different authors to tell Star Wars stories, would Chuck Wendig rank among those 40? That is the question. All right. To celebrate the 40th anniversary of the iconic franchise by telling untold stories that answer some questions fans didn't even know they wanted the answer to. You guys didn't know that. You didn't realize that you needed and wanted desperately to know that one of the stormtroopers on the Death Star was gay. Well, here's the answer that you weren't looking for. For instance, we reported yesterday that the Boba Fett No Disintegrations mystery was solved by one story in the anthology, and now another mystery from A New Hope has been put to rest, involving the infamous stormtrooper that was never seen. TK421, why aren't you at your post? Because I'm having sex with another stormtrooper, sir. The stormtrooper who infamously wasn't at his post in A New Hope. Now, this is Why wasn't he?
I'm cringing. I'm cringing right now.
Wait, so are they saying that because the stormtrooper wasn't at his post, they wrote a story about why he wasn't at his post? Because it's explained in the movie.
Why wasn't
It's
he
the-
at his post?
He's the one stormtrooper that's at the base of the Millennium Falcon, and Han Solo's like, "Hey, come up here." And so Han and Luke kill those two guys. TK421 is one of those guys.
That's correct. No, TK421 had just finished romancing another male stormtrooper, apparently, just before he was murdered. You're exactly right. TK421, portrayed by actor Stephen Bailey in an uncredited role. I'll bet this was news to him. Was a stormtrooper stationed on the Death Star in Star Wars: A New Hope, who was tasked with guarding the Millennium Falcon while a scanning crew. You're going to find out this answer, Jeff. Scanning crew boarded the ship to search for any inhabitants. On time, ultimately, TK421 and another stormtrooper responded to a call for help aboard the Falcon, which led them both being ambushed by Han Solo and Chewbacca. This led to the iconic line by the late Peter Sumner's Lieutenant Paul Tritium. TK421, why are you at your post? TK421, do you copy? Both Luke Skywalker and Mark Hamill and Han Solo used TK421 and the other stormtroopers' costumes to infiltrate the Death Star and ultimately save Princess Leia. The new story in Star Wars, from a certain point of view, reveals that he got this post in the first place due to a secret gay romance he was involved in. That's tragic. Oh my God. This previously untold tale is laid out in the story of MSE6 and Men. Oh my God. Okay.
Oh, no.
All right. Give me a minute. I got it. That just hit me the wrong way. Okay, just hold on. Oh my God. All right, I'm of MSE6 and Men by Glenn Weldon, which is told from the point of view of G7, an MSE6 series repair droid, also known as a mouse droid. Ooh, the things that those mouse droids have seen, evidently. Droid was actually seen briefly in A New Hope, who scurried off. Can you imagine? These guys sit down and they find things within these movies, little minutia, and they make whole stories about things that really don't really matter. Let's explain the story of the little mouse droid that scurried away when Chewbacca roared at it. Let's write a whole book about that droid. This droid was actually owned by TK421. A lot of revelations here. With the droid, yeah, that stormtrooper owned that mouse droid.
Does that even make sense? It's like all government property. Why would it be like, I joined the military, yet I own this tank?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I can't explain it. And I think you're right. With the droid capturing a brief hologram recording of TK421 and accidentally playing it, when running into an Imperial officer. The officer was so smitten by the recording, calling TK421 beautiful. He sent a secret message back to the stormtrooper through the G7 droid, which TK421 used to his advantage. The story sets up that TK421 wasn't terribly happy being stationed on the Death Star and wanted a new post on Coruscant. Ultimately, used this Imperial officer's interest to help get a more desirable gig, so to speak, sending the droid back with another message to give him something to get started with. A secret homosexual affair then ensued, with the stormtrooper and the Imperial officer continually erasing the droid's memories after their secret tryst, telling the droid,
oh my gosh,
Star Wars, beautiful Star Wars, wonderful Star. Please erase these tapes of our secret stormtrooper trysts. Telling the droid there are some things that it doesn't need to see. Human being stuff that is complicated and messy. Oh my God, the wrong word. Ultimately, the affair paid off for TK421, with the officer using his pool to assign TK421 to station security, a much better post than he had, with his task of guarding the Millennium Falcon being his first assignment in his new role, that ultimately led to him being ambushed aboard the Falcon. This anthology book, I'm sure all of you have read it, also includes tales that shed new light on other characters like Grand Moff Tarkin. Get ready. You're not going to like this one, I don't think. Grand Moff Tarkin. What do you mean? and Admiral Mahdi, which are all being told from unique perspectives, like the G7 droid or the Boba Fett story being told entirely through the internal monologues he has in his mind during a scene that was added to the special edition of A New Hope, where Han Solo has a brief chat with Jabba the Hutt. While this story, with brief excerpts courtesy of The Nerdist, won't shed any light on Star Wars, The Last Jedi, or any of the future movies, they will certainly help fans pass the time until these movies hit theaters. Jeremy, what comments, criticisms, questions?
I want everybody to think about something. Someone involved with Lucasfilm took the time to sit down and spend their creative energy to come up with this bullshit. But they don't have time to connect the fucking Force Awakens to The Last Jedi. That's where the priorities are at Lucasfilm right now. That's all I have to say.
Yeah. Jeff, any further comments?
Like you said, they spent their creative time to do this. Like, why do they think these are good stories to tell that people actually give a shit about?
I don't know.
Like, they still won't tell us how the Empire basically got restarted with the New Order shit, or First Order, whatever it's called. But we have to know that TK-421 had a gay love affair with some dude on the Death Star who he was sleeping with to get better details, and then died, and he somehow owned government property on the Death Star?
Can you imagine? Yeah, and that mouse droid that he owned, the government process. No wonder it screamed when Chewbacca saw it. It was already under a lot of stress. It had seen too much. It was worried about what Chewbacca was up to.
It's like we can do this, but we can't give Rey an actual character arc. You know, we can't have her spend any time actually going through mistakes, so she can actually develop her character. We can't give you a damn Obi-Wan Kenobi movie with Ewan McGregor, but we can damn sure give you a gay stormtrooper. You know. Oh my god,
that's enough though. That's perfectly okay. I mean, it's not as if they're suggesting that Grand Moff Tarkin's gay.
Don't give him any ideas, EBS.
Too late. I did. Tarkin is gay. Master Post. Here it is, guys. Let me make sure that I'm clicked on here so that you guys can enjoy this article. Oh, by the way, nice wallpaper here. Grand Moff Tarkin is gay. All right. All right. This topic is still confusing the hell out of the world, so I have tried to condense everything we know and don't know into a single post. Okay. Yeah. Where was it said that Tarkin is gay? Well, it's said in the newly published short story collection From a Certain Point of View. Now, has anybody in the chat? I'm going to open this up to the chat. Has anyone read From a Certain Point of View? And I guess that point of view is the mouse droid looking up to its horror and then having to erase its database. Has anyone read From a Certain Point of View? Have you guys read it?
I didn't know it was a thing.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know either. I mean, no, people, you missed it. Well, you could order it.
That means I'd have to give Disney my money though, so no thanks.
Yeah. Where was it said that Tarkin is gay? Well, it's not. So it's not in that book. Or it's said. Oh no, it is said in that book, but it's not in Pablo Hidalgo's Tarkin story. Pablo Hidalgo wrote a Tarkin story. It's in Of MSE 6 and Men by Glenn Weldon, who was a gay man himself. Source, I guess this is evidence. I don't want to know that evidence. I'm not going to click that link. What happens in that story? Tarkin has an affair with a stormtrooper. Wait a second. Tarkin does?
This is insane.
No wonder they lost.
What the hell is going on? Here are a few screen caps. This is going to be porn. This is definitely going to be porn.
Your channel.
All right, let's click it. All right. Who is he? He's beautiful. Emergency shutdown of holo recorder system achieved. What? No, bring him back. Play back the entire message. Bioform voice command. Play back the entire message. Logged. Requires response. Conflict 1. Bioform is issuing a voice command. Holds Alpha 1 level clearance. Supersedes all known commands and subroutines. 2. Holo recorder in an unrecoverable failure. Requires complete system reboot and maintenance. Tarkin seeing his future boyfriend on video for the first time. I assure you, sir, that I'm working as fast as possible. I'm keeping to the timetable, but it's taken longer than necessary to secure the required equipment and excuses, Black, do not interest me. But I'll tell you what does. That trooper in the holo recording. And he won't let that go. No, yeah, I should. He's a gray suit. He went through the academy. They always want the whole backwater roughing around the edges military grunt thing. It's, oh my, sir, I ain't never done this before. Trust me, I know his type. All right, engage holo record. Wait. Bioform, voice command, engage holo reco. Wait, logged. Helmet off. I think for this, G7, give him something to get him started. There, okay. Engage holo. This is porn. Is this porn? What?
This is porn.
Have I been tricked into reading porn?
They got you.
I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to be on the internet anymore. The internet was a mistake. It was a mistake.
Dun, 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 dun. So yeah, Tarkin is canonically gay now, and the story was written by a gay man, and everyone's happy about it. So it's good, right?
Star Wars is better than it's ever been, guys.
Yeah. Is the officer in the story clearly identified as Tarkin? Yes, though he is not named. This is due to the story being written from the POV of a mouse droid. Oh, poor mouse droid. Luke, Leia, and Han, who are all mentioned, also are not named. This isn't an exception for Tarkin. Tarkin is still clearly identified, okay? Because the officer in the story has the singular highest authority on the Death Star, holds Leia captive, directly talks about blowing up Alderaan, and is voiced as Tarkin in the audiobook. So that's pretty good evidence. That is pretty good evidence that they are referring to Grand Moff Tarkin. There's only one person in command on the Death Star by the time of A New Hope. Thus, there is absolutely no alternative. Further, Glenn Weldon has directly referenced Tarkin being gay on Twitter. Oh, God. There we go. Where?
What is that?
I clicked the link. This is his Twitter, but
Is that Game of Thrones?
Yeah, that's a Game of Thrones lady. I don't know what this has to do with. That's one. Oh wait, did I lose it? Do I have to scroll
Bad
back?
Taste is getting 4K restoration.
All right, that's one, and then two. Where's the second reference to the? My new single "About to Lose My." This Chick-fil-A drops next week. Oh, he's making fun. I got it. Okay, very good. All right. So, is this canon? Fact, POV is certainly an official published part of the Star Wars franchise, and it certainly includes gay Tarkin. But this is still a little dubious. Pablo Hidalgo, who works for Lucasfilms, has said on a few occasions that part of the stories in the book are canon, while some are not. He has also said he won't list which stories are canon and which are not. Pablo, oh my God, Pablo, oh my God, it's time to sing a song. I can't. Honestly, this is too much tonight.
I want to see the sales figures of this book.
Will you look that up? Will you get that information for me, please? All right, here we go. Pablo Hidalgo is where JJ's call goes about the Lucasfilm universe. I could curse when I think about what you did to Han Solo. Pablo Hidalgo, where did your balls go in Kathleen Kennedy's purse? Nothing's worse than seeing that woman as your mom. Solo's a bomb, and it's because you're all a bunch of NPCs. That movie really sucks. Pablo Hidalgo. Lucasfilm Story Group. It's a bunch of cucks. Thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
If Disney really wants to start breaking social trends and breaking down walls, why don't you make a stormtrooper a Donald Trump supporter? How about that? Why don't you bust out with some MAGA hats in the next Star Wars movie?
No, that would just make sense.
So, oh yeah, let's see. So make Finn a Trump supporter. How about that? Let's go ahead and do that. Let's break down those walls.
I personally would appreciate that. That would mean a lot to me. I would feel represented by Star Wars if they would do that.
Yeah, if we're gonna get representation, let's get some representation. So,
yeah. Pablo Hidalgo is, of course, straddling the line, so he will not let us know if Grand Moff Tarkin is gay or not. He's not going to let us know. What is your suspicion? Do you think he's gay?
Absolutely not.
You don't think he is?
No.
Oh, okay. I think he is now. I don't know. It's in my head now. I can't help it.
Don't no. Peter Cushing's rolling over in his grave, dude. Come on.
I think he might be. It's fine. It's fine. He's allowed to be gay. I just didn't realize it. So this is news for me. It is news.
Somebody get John Kasdan away from this fan fiction stuff.
Wait till you see what they do to Indiana Jones.
Sheesh.
Well, that's coming. They are planning on making Indiana Jones a woman. The next Indiana Jones is going to be Indiana Joanna or something like that. Indiana Joanna. That actually sounds better than Indiana Jones. That rhymes. Dun, 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 dun. Ghostbusters 2016. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Indiana Joanna. Could be cool.
By the way, what's her name? The chicken. What's her name? The chicken, the Ghostbusters reboot.
Melissa McCarthy?
Yeah. She's been defending Ghostbusters again this past week. Saying that, we're just intimidated by women. That's why the movie failed, because people are intimidated by women. Never mind that Wonder Woman did more money than Man of Steel. It's all just because it was intimidated by women. That's why Ghostbusters failed. It has nothing to do with it being a terrible, terrible movie and they played identity politics and ruined something that was iconic. It has nothing to do with that. It's all because people are intimidated by women.
I'm intimidated by Melissa McCarthy. If she were catapulted at me at 80 miles an hour, I would feel intimidated by women. I'd feel scared of women. I'd be afraid of women for the first time ever in my life.
I can't believe that all these years later, still making that stupid excuse. So
they'll never let it die down. And when they do, it'll be a brief blurb on something else. And it's like, oh yeah, it wasn't that good of an idea.
Well, they're trying it again. I mean, they're making all of these franchises woke. It doesn't just mean changing gender, because honestly, they're doing the new Charlie's Angels movie. And basically all they're doing with Charlie's Angels, instead of doing what would be cool, which is to make Charlie's Angels men this time, that would be badass. Because there's the Hell's Angels. That would be cool. Charlie's Hell's Angels. Just smacking people around, riding bikes, smacking people around. Charlie would be a woman. They'd answer to women, sure. We'll make this up. But no, they're not doing that. Instead, what they're taking is they're removing the idea of Charlie's Angels being beautiful women. And instead, they're making them look like crystal meth addicts and expecting that's going to go over well. Super depressing, pathetic, crack addict. That is Charlie's Angels. That's coming next year, starring the woman from Twilight, who has cut her hair to look a little bit like Milo Yiannopoulos, and she is leading out the cast. It should be super grim. I don't know why they keep doing this, Jeff, when it doesn't work.
Agendas, man. You know the answer.
It just doesn't work, though.
The weirdest thing, too, is you picked Charlie's Angels. The movie sucked. Those came out like 18 years ago. The show hasn't been on in like 40 years. Like, you'd think they'd come up with something better to try to push their stuff into, but they're like, oh, people don't like Charlie's Angels. We'll do this. Well,
I think it's horrible. I think it's absolutely horrible. And you know what? It makes me sad. It makes me sad that they're going to do this. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know why we can't just leave well enough alone, but we can't leave well enough alone. Now, women are excited, though. Here's the thing. Women are excited about these things. That's what we're led to believe. Did you know that women were excited about all of this?
For Ghostbusters, right? They came out and supported that movie in droves, made billions of dollars.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Well, women are excited. You guys don't believe me, but they are. This is the Mary Sue. Oops, I shouldn't have clicked that.
It's a great source.
This is the Mary Sue. Mary Sue legitimately says, I am so excited for Star Wars Women of the Galaxy, I could cry. This is legitimately an article This is an article. This is a title for an article that's meant to be read by other people. What is a doctor dyed his patient's vagina purple as a joke?
Well, you gotta click on that. You can't talk about that.
I can't come up. Clickbait like that is I don't. Why do they have this? Why this is an illustration? Is that what it ended up looking like?
I don't know if that's 100,000 viewed video right there on YouTube if you title it that. So
I'm not gonna. Should I click that?
Yeah,
absolutely.
You know, the people want to. They're like, yeah, vaginas.
It is a trap. Click it. I think this is how the Democratic Party's emails got leaked. Essentially,
this might be how I got hacked.
This is phishing. Yeah, I can't do this. It might be porn. It might be porn. But look, it says, "Surprise! There are no consequences. There are no consequences for dyeing a patient's vagina purple." I don't know what kind of consequences one would expect: physical, or legal, or
murder.
What? Yeah,
the chat really wants you to do it.
1,406 people. Yes or no? If you want me to do it, just hit yes. If you don't hit anything. No, put no if you don't want me to do it. Let that chat roll. Yes or no? Do we click and learn about a patient's purple vagina? I mean, honestly, I'm not sure that I want to know. Why would you do that to somebody?
A prank?
Looks like a lot of yeses. There are a few no's. Some people are saying, please don't. Please don't. Jethro Fox says, no. We'll talk about it. We'll think about it. It's pretty evenly split between yes and no.
I'm disappointed.
Okay. I am so excited for... Wow, it's still going. Yes, no, yes, no. I am so excited for Star Wars Women of the Galaxy. I could cry. Well, settle down. Take your meds. While I have been openly critical of certain parts of the Star Wars saga when it comes to aspects of the franchise, never doubt for a moment that my complaints are not based out of love for a genuine knowledge that the stories can do better. What the hell does that mean? That spun my head around. While I have been openly critical of certain parts of the Star Wars saga when it comes to aspects of the franchise, is that redundant?
Yeah.
Kate, where's your editor? What? Openly, guys, excuse me. This is the Mary Sue. I should not be criticizing women. This is called mansplaining, what I'm doing about right now. I should not be doing this. While I have been openly critical of certain parts of the Star Wars saga, okay, when it comes to aspects of the franchise, these two things are the same. Never doubt for a moment that my complaints are not based, double negative, out of love and a genuine knowledge that the stories can do better. God. Oh, that's a headache inducing. Slowly. Yeah, it is cringe. It is cringe. Slowly, surely. By the way, if you guys want to map that, if some of you grammar Nazis out there want to go ahead and map that sentence out for me, I would appreciate it. And we'll explain scientifically why that's a horrible opening sentence, why it makes no sense, and it's redundant and stupid. No offense. Slowly, surely, Star Wars is becoming more and more inclusive on many fronts. It is stormtroopers and Grand Moff Tarkin. There is work to be done, but we should celebrate the progress as well. And that is why when the announcements first broke about Amy Ratcliffe's anthology Women of the Galaxy, I cried. The end. Okay, so that was
that was a heartbreaking article. Whew.
Okay, let's keep going. Growing up, I loved Star Wars, but it was always branded as a boys' thing. Even if I had my Padme Barbie and paper dolls, despite growing up in a decently anti-prequel household, the lure of her outfits was too strong for me. How do you guys feel about Padme?
As cool as Princess Leia, but not bad. I never once watched those movies and went, I hate Natalie Portman.
Yeah, especially in the and Padme's great in Clone Wars. So.
Yeah, Padme was actually a really interesting looking character, and actually did stuff in the prequel. Now that we have Rey, how do you feel about Padme? You know what I mean? Like, so much about the Disney, Star Wars, Lucasfilm stuff vindicates what Lucas did with the prequels. Padme was a brilliant character. in retrospect.
Yeah, I'm with you there.
Yeah. You know, Darth Vader built his castle to resurrect her corpse. Did you know that?
I did not.
True love.
That was the story that Chuck Wendig was going to write in his Darth Vader story that got canceled. So just FYI, I hope that story does continue to happen to make Darth Vader into Dr. Frankenstein, because that's definitely
Just a shout out to Chuck. We know he's watching. He always does. So
all right, Chuck, what's up, brother? I feel you. dig into that pint of Ben and Jerry's and keep crying. It'll get better from here, I'm sure. I would make up stories about my own character in Star Wars back before I knew what a self-insert was.
You mean to Mary Sue?
Let's not use the phrase self-insert.
I was wondering if you were going to point that out or not. So.
Back before I knew what a my God. I guess you can say I've always been a Mary Sue. My character was a Jedi because Jedi are awesome and I wanted to be one. In 2015, as the Skywalker saber flew into Rey's hand, I felt like my childhood dreams had come true. Do these people really feel that way? Is this pretend? Are they play acting? Like, is that, like, seriously, you're in the movie theater and you watch those movies and you're like, my dreams have come true at last.
Like, maybe they're just really dumb.
Like, and read and this is the last line. There is the classic where they just ruin something that's awesome. Ahsoka, who might be the most beloved Star Wars character of all time. What the fuck are you talking about? Ahsoka's great. She's not the most beloved.
No.
What are you talking about? Jesus Christ.
Let me get there. Let me get
You're
there,
just
Jeremy.
Aggravating me tonight. You're killing me, EBS. You're killing me.
I'm not trying to irritate you guys with my 3 agitprop articles in a row. I don't want you guys to think that I'm deliberately trying to irritate you with 3 of the most annoying Star Wars articles ever written. That's not what we do on the High Council. I'm not here to annoy you. I'm here to entertain you. Since the Star Wars Renaissance began, Lucas self-insert. I'm sorry. Lucasfilm has been trying to include more women at the forefront of their stories. I would even argue that this began years before Disney bought Star Wars with the Clone Wars, which gave us Padme in her element, a fantastic Sith witch turned bounty hunter in Asajj Ventress, and of course, Ahsoka Tano, who might be the most beloved Star Wars character of all time. Go ahead, Jeremy. Are you done?
Everybody knows how much I love Ahsoka. She's a great character, and she is one of the, probably one of the more popular characters. She's not Luke Skywalker. She's not Darth Vader in terms of perspective and how people view these characters. What the hell is wrong with these people? This is what these NPCs do. This is what these SJWs do. They are programmed to take something. So like Ahsoka is a character that most Star Wars fans respect and appreciate. And she's trying to make her more than she is in the bigger scheme of the fandom, just to make people criticize the character. So now somebody's going to take this little piece of audio of me criticizing Ahsoka, and I'm not criticizing Ahsoka, I'm criticizing this person's nonsensical way of viewing Ahsoka. And they're going to say, it's just sexism. No, it's reality, you moron. Oh my God.
Let's be honest, these people don't have the attention span to listen to an entire High Council.
You don't think so?
God, no. They're not listening every week. Well, if they listen live. These people aren't going back and then going to download it and take a clip and play it against Jeremy. They're just too busy in their own worlds. I think a long video like this keeps us safe from their stupidity.
I hope not. I actually like that stuff. I like when they do that. When the salt rivers or when the salt mines flow. I actually do enjoy it. I think it's fun. While the representation has stumbled on several fronts, with the continued casting of mostly white brunettes in lead roles in the films and bad moments such as the fridging of Val and L337, those were bad moments. The fridging, do you know what that means? That's I'm going to teach you guys. Jeremy, stop groaning. I'm going to teach you. I'm going to teach you feminist speak. Okay. Are you ready?
Ready.
All right. So fridging. This all started, this phrase, fridging, women in refrigerators. That's where it came from. Why? It's because whenever there's a movie that's made by men and there's a female star, she ends up dead and stuffed in a refrigerator. Now, this is true. This has happened so many times in culture. Jeff, stop sighing and listen.
I'm not sighing. I'm laughing. I know this Green Lantern story.
It's not just Green Lantern. It's everything. It's everything. Women have been stuffed in refrigerators their entire lives in movies. Ever since movies started. And before that, in Shakespeare, women were shoved in refrigerators. I took a few brave women to stand up and say, no more fridging, no more stuffing of characters, women characters, the women's. In refrigerators, we're not going to have it anymore. We're not going to tolerate it, and thus the phrase "fridging" came up. So you don't want to stuff a woman in a refrigerator. All right. So Jeremy, stop it and let him out. If there are any women in your refrigerator, let them out. How many are there? Be honest.
I'm thinking about how many Tylenol I need to take after listening to these stories that you're reading. That's what I'm thinking about.
Don't worry, it'll get better in a minute. They stuffed L337 in a refrigerator. They refrigerated her. Did you see that part? No?
I didn't.
All right. Well, I did. We are still seeing a resurgence of brilliant women in every corner of the Star Wars media universe. Right here, brilliant woman. Whoever wrote this article. So there are lots of brilliant women in every corner of the Star Wars media. And this is why Amy Ratcliffe's book is so necessary. These women spread across canon all matter, from the big names like Leia and Rey to cult characters like Sabine Wren and Dr. Aphra. Oh, yeah, they all matter, do they? Well, what about the lead singer of the band in Jabba the Hutt's palace? Does she matter?
Oh, Ula?
Yeah, no, she doesn't matter. What about Aunt Beru? Did she matter? No. I'll answer that for you. No, it didn't matter. There's so many women who have been in Star Wars that have not mattered. So many. And I would argue that these women don't matter either. Leia does. I guess Rey, it's arguable. But yeah, it's not. I don't think they all matter. And there have been, I think, more than Ula. Yeah. No, Cy Snoodles was the keyboardist.
Right? No, Sly Snoodles was the singer. Droopy McCool was on the keyboards.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. The chat corrected us. Cy Snoodles. Thank you. Cy Snoodles did not matter. Although she did represent women, I think, fairly well.
Well, puppet lives don't matter in Star Wars, so.
Is that true?
I guess so. They have something against puppets.
Ratcliffe, a gifted writer, is the perfect choice to tackle the 75 stories of the different women. Can you 75 presented in the book, plus present in the book. Different women present in the book, plus the stunning full color illustrations were all done by female identifying or non-binary artists, further showcasing a diverse array of talent behind the scenes. So here's some beautiful drawings of women. That's a lovely Princess Leia thing. Very good. So Jeremy, this is your Christmas present for me this year. I just want to let you know ooh, that's not so great. Jeremy, I'm sending you this book. Merry Christmas. I didn't, I wanted to actually get you hyped up for it before you actually open it, unwrap it on Christmas morning. From me to you, season's greetings.
The hacker, you've hurt me worse than the hacker at this point. So
I think you'll enjoy it. It'll show you that they matter. These won't it? I mean, learn that they matter or no?
Can you bring your copy to Celebration so we can get it signed by these brave female artists and writers?
I don't see why not. I don't see why we couldn't do that. I'm excited about Star Wars Celebration. It's going to be a good time.
Of course it's going to be a great time, but I mean, I can't wait to watch Jeremy get all 75 stories autographed by these empowering writers and artists. Well, one writer, all these artists.
Jeremy, will you live stream you getting your book autographed by 75 empowered women?
Absolutely. I'll be wearing my pink pussy hat. I'll be wearing my glasses without any lenses. I'll be walking around with my soy latte, and it's going to be a great day. It's going to be. Is
there a male feminist, Jeremy?
There
is now.
I've got so many. I don't even know.
There needs to be one.
I do have the soy boy voiced Jeremy. That's the one where I walk around Star Wars Celebration and I'm just like giddy because all of these female empowerment, these females that have empowered me so much and they inspire me. And then I tuck my penis in between my legs and I pretend to be them.
Jeremy. there are children watching right now. This is that soy rami? Is soy rami? Somebody suggests. Soy rami. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. We'll live stream going around, and we will get that book autographed. I will wear a pink pussy hat because I have to cover up my. I'm going bald. I gotta wear something. It might as well be a pink. Might as well be a pink pussy hat. All right, so let me read some super chats.
Chat's going crazy. Thank you, chat. Thank you.
Absolutely beautiful.
Buffalo Jeremy. All right, EBS, get to your super chats.
Okay, I will. Hold on, I'm preparing the next story. Okay, let's do the super chats now. Mirrored Jeremy says, "Oh God, an LSU Jeremy account." Dayton Pfeiffer, thanks for a $5 donation. Jonathan Hurst says, "Jeff, you have the Axel Foley jacket on tonight."
It's on my door. I could put it on, but it's no one's gonna see it.
Demagin, you're gonna wear it tomorrow, right?
I was thinking about laying in bed with the whole costume on while we live stream because it is Halloween.
Really? That's cool, man. I wore my I have a costume from Bates Motel, the TV show.
Mm-hmm.
I have like wardrobe from it. Yeah, that actually one of the characters wore, and I wore it to an autograph show this weekend. Nobody said nothing. Nobody said, "Wow, that's it."
It's a nice dress.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't a dress. It wasn't Norman Bates' mother's dress. It was a coat. It was tough. Well, it wasn't a dress. Demagini, thanks for $5. Greetings, gentlemen. Have you all seen the nonsense about Grand Moff Tarkin being retcon gay? Thank you so much, Demagini. Yeah, you're on the same wavelength as me. Any chance Notorious P.I.E. dropping bars tonight? And I did sing you a little song. I hope you enjoyed it. Mira Jeremy says, someone be a man and make an Auburn Jeremy account. McKinney90 says, did you guys hear about Ben & Jerry's ice cream getting woke? All hail the High Council.
I did. I did a video on it.
What about
what's the deal?
You don't know about this?
Dude, you guys are so up on shit. I'm so far behind working on something else. So,
let me pull up their Twitter account. So they tweeted out. I'll read you the exact tweet if my Twitter would work. So they're basically going anti-Trump, and they're using their company to go anti-Trump with a new Resist ice cream.
Yeah,
it's absolutely pathetic.
Anything to try to fuck over next Tuesday or whatever's going on. I mean,
it says this is their official Twitter account. It says, today we launch Pecan Resist. This full labor supports groups creating a more just and equitable nation for us all, and who are fighting President Trump's regressive agenda. Learn more and take action here. Now, the beautiful thing about this is this tweet, well, it was ratioed, and it looks like a bunch of the SJWs have now started retweeting it because it was ratioed. It did have more comments than reactions on it, but now it's got more reactions. So, but they're getting killed in the comments. They also posted a YouTube video about it and immediately turned off the comments, because, they're so tolerant.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like they hide from opinions that don't reflect their own. So, that's what they do.
Stupid.
We've always known that Ben and Jerry were filthy, stinky hippies. I wrote a song a while ago called "Why Are All the Hippies Named Jerry?" And it is true that every single hippie is named Jerry. Almost every single one. I'd say, well, not 90% of hippies are named Jerry. And I wrote a whole song about it. And it was Ben and Jerry was actually in there. Jerry from Ben and Jerry's being one of the hippies. Jerry Brown, the governor of California. Jerry Garcia, little Jerry from the Muppets. Go on and on and on. I mean, Jerry, what's his name from the Chicago 8? There are so many filthy, dirty hippies named Jerry. And then you have Geraldo Rivera, who's trying to hide the fact that he's Jerry, and he's a filthy hippie too. So just something to think about. I don't know why this happens, but it was a good song. It went like this. It went, they're stinky, self-righteous, lazy, and hairy, but why are all the hippies named Jerry? Little Jerry from the Muppets was a dope smoking tool, and Jerry Garcia was a 9-fingered fool. I can't remember all the lyrics from there, but it was a pretty good song. So just so you know, this should not be a surprise to anyone that Ben and Jerry are doing this. They've always been dirty hippies, and they always will be. All right, so Mark C, thank you for $2. LSU Jeremy, go Tigers. We love Coach O. And GRP Paul, thanks for $2. Hail Caesar for the war ahead is rough. It is rough. Lauren, Ryan stole my fan fiction story. Thanks for $2. Uncle E, can you sing the Beatles song Trebuchet? Getting a lot of requests for music tonight, Laura. All right, let me try it real quick here. Do you guys mind? Is this annoying to you guys?
No, it's
No,
not.
this is much better than the Star Wars articles you put us through.
Oh, there's more of those.
Ah.
Trebuchet, fling these dirty hippies miles away. I don't remember all the words, but it went like that. Okay. Darth Requel Mai, thank you for $1.99. All hail Anna, pink leader of Pink Squadron. Yeah. Mark C, thanks for $5. Someone needs to Photoshop Mark Wade's head onto the pre-CGI Jabba in A New Hope. That would be fun. That would be really fun. Klein Dropper, $5. Luke confirmed homophobe. He killed millions just to get rid of one gay. I never thought of that. I never thought of that. Oh my
You should
God.
bring that to Mark Hamill's attention.
I think, yeah, I think I will. Michael Daler says, gay stormtrooper, Star Wars is officially dead. Party Civi. Are we talking about how the rebels are insurgent space terrorists or Sparrowist scum? Glory to the Empire. Palpatine did nothing wrong. I can't think of one thing Palpatine did wrong. Not one. He didn't do nothing. American Trent 007 Snoke shitty nobody only Kathleen enjoys. Oh wait, shitty nobody only Kathleen enjoys. That's the anagram, not anagram. Yeah, acronym. Thank you. I hope everyone can join Jeff, the crew, and I for the Halloween stream. Hey, Ethan and Jeremy, big fan. I would like to join you guys for one movie. I think that would be good.
I'll send you the list and the times. And you just tell me when you want to join, man.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Just
Commander Rose,
throw it in our chat, and I'll see if I can. I mean, I've got a lot going on tomorrow, but I'll see.
All right, cool.
yeah, sounds like a good time. Commander Rose Tico, by the way, the only woman that actually matters in Star Wars. I mean, none of those women that she listed matter. Rose Tico does. Disney is paying people to write gay fanfic now. How is this real life? This is current year, Commander Rose Tico. What is it? Shipping. I learned what that term meant, and I've been threatened with it many times myself. Really good chef. Thank you for $5. Well, they are clones, so is it gay or masturbation if the stormtroopers bang? I don't know. I guess that's what self-insert means. Kenneth LaRoque, if there was only one stormtrooper that was gay, who was he having a relationship with? Grand Moff Tarkin. McKinney 90, and they still bitch about not having enough LGBT representation, so we have to change history and continuity to do so. Nothing is sacred anymore. Ben Cooper, $10. This article needs the Steve Carroll scene where he is yelling no. Darth Requel Mai, thank you for $1.99. No, not the Attack of the Gay Clones. Yes. Damajani TK421 was with Tarkin. That's the BS I was talking about. Jedi Rider, from a certain point of view, is shit. I own the audiobook and barely made it through the first story. So bad. There's an audiobook?
Yeah, I was reading when I was looking at the sales figures. I kept finding the Reddit page for it. People were shitting on it. Yes.
Oh, so many videos could be made. The Buzz General says, have it on Audible. We'll be returning it ASAP. Micah Mathis, my reaction to the Star Wars book. Excuse me, what the F? Party Civi, Lucas wept. Ben Cooper. So thank you for $10. So when is the character Ricky the Retard going to have a movie spinoff in Star Wars? Who's Ricky the Retard?
I don't know.
Either.
The person 98, connect the Force Awakens to the Last Jedi. They can't even connect the Last Jedi to the Last Jedi. Our chat's on it tonight. You guys are on it. You're smoking. Commander Rose Tico again. If you guys want to ever want a tour of the insanity without Tumblr's bad formatting, check out the Star Wars tags on Archive of Our Own. Herpicus McDurpington, I wish I died on Endor. Damaj and I did a vid on Tarkin. Check it out. All right, Damaj and I. Party Amcivi, Tarkin is not gay. God damn it. Right. All right. Mark, see that some people are very upset. A long time ago in a black hole not so far away. In a black hole not so far away. Michael, Star Wars Harlequin novel. Elisar Resnar says Will Wheaton has a story in that book. Why does that not surprise me? Why does it not surprise me? Hello, Anna, Star Wars Girls in the chat. JP Got Rockets, thanks for $10. Pablo never fails to disappoint. Why would he allow such crap in an anthology of Star Wars stories, especially something with such narrow appeal? He had such a promising career after his work on WEG Star Wars RPG. He was, listen, he held it together. He held Star Wars together, in between the movies. I agree. Pablo Hidalgo, what a disappointment. I won't do it again. Pablo Hidalgo. Fan Addicts of Film, thanks for $10. Luke Cox Film, hashtag not my canon. Darth Requi, my Gay Finn and Poe have a swing along. Fan Addicts of Film, Charlie's Hell's Meth Head Angels. 007 Cloud, is Leia a bigot for helping kill a progressive empire? The answer is yes. I think the SJWs are killing their own cause. Paladin,
they always do that. They always do that.
That's correct, of course.
Just wait it out.
Paladin ZX, $4.99. What celebrity would you guys fight for a Klondike bar?
Oh,
you guys,
hold on. That sounds kind of fun. Who's a celebrity I just want to punch in the face?
Ryan Johnson.
Is he really a celebrity though?
No, he's not a celebrity.
Like you could. This is your one shot, Jeremy. Any celebrity you've ever wanted to hit, like John
Ryan Johnson. Ryan Johnson. I don't care if I get a chance to fight him, I'm happy. So.
Oh God, this is so damn hard. Who do I hate? Michael Cera. I fucking.
You don't like Michael Cera? Why?
Never have. Have you seen his movies? They're all the same. Maybe you know what? For clicks, I would want to fight Shia LaBeouf, just for the fact that people would want to watch it happen.
That would make you a lot of money on pay-per-view or something like that.
I'm a foot and a half taller than Shia LaBeouf and a lot bigger. If you want to fight me, bring it on. We'll go find your flag and fight on was it Reddit or 4chan?
Yeah. But I think he's crazy though. I'm a little afraid of Shia LaBeouf. I think he's up to no good. I think he might. I don't know. Like
there's no weapons involved. I feel completely fine.
Oh, but I think he picked something up. I don't know. I just get the sense that he's a little unhinged. He's a little dangerous.
You can be as unhinged as you want, but like you can't like lift me up. So I'm not really afraid of that.
Yeah, maybe you're right. All right. Hold on a second. I'm digging something up, guys. I just thought of something amazing.
Is it another self-insert?
Okay, hold on. I just found it. This is perfect. Oh my God. Okay, life is good. I'll tell you, I do make myself laugh. All right. Let me get back to the super chats here. All right. So, Jay Ashiro Finney. Oh, what celebrity would I fight for a Klondike bar? I would probably fight George H. Bush Sr. Is he still alive? He's still alive, right?
A 90-year-old man?
Yeah. Give me that Klondike. Give me the Klondike bar. I'm not in it for a fight. I'm just in it for ice cream. You know, let's make this quick, right?
Anna said, "I'd punch Kathleen Kennedy, but I wouldn't want to get that filth on my hands."
No. I know. Jay Ashiro Finney says, only 4 days left. Long for the days when men were men, women were gorgeous, and creatures from the abyss didn't come with a trigger warning. Case File Arkham, 280 pages of occult noir. Only $35 on Indiegogo. Thank you, Jay Ashiro. Good luck to you. Herpicus McDurpington, let the record show. I'm betting $10 that the Clone Wars season is canceled.
Really? Why?
Ooh.
I mean, that's a $10 bet you're going to... Look, I'd love for you to win that $10 bet, but why would that get canceled? Disney has everything riding on their Play service.
Yeah, it's not getting canceled.
I am sure that it's going to come out, right? I mean, it's going to...
I would bet $10 it comes out and is the most popular thing on there.
It has to be. What else do they have? Like, that's the only thing that Star Wars fans are waiting for.
Oh, but The Mandalorian, the reason Boba Fett got canceled. Everyone wants to watch that shit.
Yeah, I know. Everybody's pissed about that. By the way, I want to thank Jason Ward from Star Making Wars for creeping around the set of The Mandalorian. Jason Ward, here's a picture of Jason Ward. Let me zoom in on this because for some reason he's blocked me. So the only way I can see this is if I've actually Google it. So there he is on the set where he's not supposed to be. He had a camera with a telephoto lens. I don't know how he does this. How does he know?
Oh,
how does Jason?
Can we?
We can't see anything.
Oh, hold on a second.
I'm eating. I don't know if I want to see it.
Boomerism. Excuse me.
There
he is, right there.
Sling blade.
There he is. He's on the set of The Mandalorian here. I don't know how he does this.
Well, would you say he's really on the set? He's just in close proximity to the set.
Well, he's close enough to the set that he's got a nice camera with a telephoto lens. He's creeping around the perimeter of the set. I don't see an escort with him. I don't think he's permitted to be there. I don't think he's allowed to be there. Nobody asked him to be there. See this little look on his face? That's the look of, hey, I'm not supposed to be here, but I'm here. And so taking pictures. So that's good. I appreciate it. I wanted to see what the set of The Mandalorian would look like. It looks nice. Looks good. Unrelated news. The Mandalorian, major theft reported, occurs on the set of Star Wars' show. Looks like somebody is stealing from the set of The Mandalorian. I wonder who that could be. That's odd. Police are investigating the set of Jon Favreau's new Star Wars show after reports of equipment theft were made. According to a report from The Blast, the set of The Mandalorian was compromised when expensive equipment from the camera department went missing. The camera, kind of like with the telephoto lens. Interesting. And Lucasfilm is. I'm not connecting dots. But Lucasfilm is worried that a missing memory card could lead to some secretive details about the show being released. That's really.
This is the most interesting thing that's happened in Star Wars in years.
Yes. Details about Star Wars Episode 9 being released. Who would have interest? Who would have? Sorry. Who would have interest in releasing details of Star Wars Episode 9? I don't know. Let's keep reading.
He has such a legacy, though. Remember, he has a legacy. By his own words.
Wait, he said he has a legacy, Jason Ward?
Oh, yeah. In that video he made about me, where he's like, he said if he stopped the inside scoop job today, he has a legacy that he can lean on.
He has 500 subscribers.
And he said, I have nothing if I stopped making videos today. So,
hey, if he keeps saying it, maybe even he will believe it one day.
Very true.
Well, according to The Blast, the items were stolen from a studio in Manhattan Beach where the production is currently taking place, and the dominant theory is they were stolen while the set was dark. Overnight. All right. This is the first major setback for the Star Wars series, which was announced to be launching as part of Disney's new streaming service. It is the first live-action Star Wars series from the franchise. It looks like Disney and Lucasfilm have high hopes for it, considering the talent they've assembled. Favreau it sounds great. It'd be a shame if they were not careful about their perimeter, and somebody who wasn't supposed to be there crept in and robbed them blind. Took some weirdo fan maybe. Some strange blogger, some whack job, went in there and took private information about the show The Mandalorian. For what purpose? I don't know, maybe clicks on the internet, could be. Getting a leaking things. Such a person would need, they would need high-tech camera equipment in order to, expensive camera equipment, with so they could sit in the trees and kind of scope out the area, and then eventually maybe at night steal a memory card with all this data on it. Yeah. I'm worried about it. And here's more stuff about the show, which everyone's excited for. I couldn't be more excited about John coming on board to produce and write for the new direct-to-consumer platform. Lucasfilm president Kathleen Kennedy said in a statement to announce the series. John brings the perfect mix of producing, and writing talent combined with a fluency in the Star Wars universe. This series will allow John the chance to work with a diverse group of writers and directors and give Lucasfilm the opportunity to build a robust talent base. Unless they allow stalkers on the set, guys. And then you never know what's going to happen. You never know. Jeremy, do you think? Can you think of any suspects? I mean, can you think of anybody who would want to do this in particular?
I mean, I would just think if you're looking for suspects, you definitely want to look at people that wear sunglasses indoors.
Mm-hmm.
They take really rapey selfies.
Yeah.
They hide their subs on YouTube. They claim that they have a lot of subs, but you can't confirm it.
Right.
And
that's the profile. You're doing a profile, like an FBI profile.
Right. And this is for all crimes. You always look at a male feminist. All crimes.
That is true.
So male feminists that's always the first thing you say. Okay, first of all, let's get the male feminist lined up because and then we will subtract from there. So those are the key points right there that I would look for. Law enforcement is probably all on top of this. So, but I'm not naming any names. I'm not describing anybody in particular. I'm just throwing a few things out there that I would be looking for. Right. If I was looking for someone that was stealing property from a Star Wars project. Those are just a few things I would be looking for. So no specifics though. Nothing specific at all.
Jeff, any thoughts on this?
I don't know. Jeremy profiled it pretty perfectly, man. I feel like I would look for the same things as well. So Jeremy's the expert. I'm going to back him up on this 100%.
Okay. All right. Very good. Jeremy, I appreciate your thoughts, and I will and anyone who sees any further evidence, if you see anybody taking pictures of the set from trees, from areas around the set where they're not supposed to be, with telephoto lenses, anyone who is taking pictures of the cast or crew, or the cast and crew are not aware of their presence and are looking away and are clearly far, far, far away. Those are the types of people that we want to alert the police about and just let them know that, it's something that they might want to investigate, look into, et cetera, et cetera. These are clues. Clues.
What's that commercial? If you see something, say something.
If you see something, say something. Okay. That's all. So monitor the internet, monitor these Star Wars fan sites, et cetera, et cetera. I know for certain it was not Mike Zero. I've already ruled him out. Okay. Seems like it could be him. It's not him. It's not Mike Zero. Do you know how I know? Because he's almost always wrong. And so he would. So
hey, have you guys seen the new hashtag going around for the SJWs?
No.
Look in the chat right now. I'm gonna comment. I'm gonna comment as Geeks and Gamers. This is the one that some of the followers of the channel made up. So right there, I just dropped it in the chat.
Jeremy too. Oh yeah, Jeremy too. Jeremy too. Excellent. Yeah, Jeremy too. Delish Dick in the chat says why.
What a great name
and a great avatar.
What is it?
It's the Colin Kaepernick NPC.
Oh,
avatar.
He says, "Why are white people the devil?" This a good question for Halloween. I want you all to think about that. Come up with your answers, your theories. Why white people are the devil? Let's see. Peter Charon says, "Smash a Force Awakens Blu-ray again." Yeah,
I think I have people are mailing me their Last Jedi Blu-rays, and I'm gonna take a skill saw to them. Ooh. So if I get any of them, I will. I've also talked about just going and buying one at a thrift store. That way, Disney won't get the money for it. I'll buy it. We will be reimbursing some poor person that actually purchased it. So at least I'll be giving them their money back, and then we can destroy it. So that's a plan, because really it's not about like. Everyone asked me to break the Force Awakens Blu-ray. We had a lot of fun with that. We did it. And then a lot of the hashtag Jeremy2 started because all the soy boys cried and cried and cried. And the more they cry, the more motivation I get to keep them crying. So if they cried for The Force Awakens, I can only imagine how bad they're going to cry if I break The Last Jedi. So, soy boys, your tears motivate me.
You can have my copy if you want that Ethan talked me into buying.
Well,
Mail it to me.
Yeah, I've got my copy too, and it is upsetting. I bought the super rare Target exclusive. It's thick. It looks like a book. It's depressing as hell. I would like to
create the High Council.
Yeah, I would. You know what? I would like to break it on the High Council. Maybe we'll do that next week.
Ooh, shit, yeah. You know what? Tweet me, guys, how you want me to break mine next week, and if I have to buy some stuff, I will, and we'll make it happen.
Buy some gear to break it.
I mean, Phil has guns. Maybe we could just shoot it.
Guns. Yeah. That'd be a thought. I have a M1 Garand World War II vintage upstairs. We could totally go Call of Duty on this shit. What do you think of that?
It's a great idea.
Yeah. Just let me know. Just let me know. Just let me know if you want to shoot with a World War II vintage rifle. Let me know. Fan addicts of film. I thought fridging was when you get banged by the fridge, the football player. No.
My mom knows that guy, actually.
Yeah. Party Civi. Hot alien women don't matter to Lucasfilm. Fact. 007 Cloud says in Diana Jones and the Temple of Poon.
Yeah.
That's actually, yeah. Acid Blade 21. The women that matter in Star Wars are Mara Jade, Lumaya Dark Lady of the South, Darth Zana, Darth Strays, and Darth Talon from the Star Wars Legacy. Those women do sound like they matter to me. Theocrat of Poontang. Thanks for 5
What was that name?
Theocrat of Poontang.
Yes.
For a gal who pretends to be disgusted at women and fridges, Gail Simone has a lot of her female characters digging through them to stuff their fat faces. I found that to be true. Yeah. In all of her comics, there's a lot of food. Uncle Fred's Ghoul School, thanks for $14.99. Hell yeah. Happy Halloween. Happy to be a supporter and a fan. You have brought me back to comics. Keep donating to Zach. I almost said keep donating to Jack. Don't do that. Donate to Zach. By the way, you guys and your awesomeness, and let me just emphasize awesomeness. Look what you have done. You've brought diversity in comics, your boy Zach, over the line to $80,034. He is now at $80,034. I have said over and over again that the Fandom Menace and that Comicsgate, our fandom is huge. It's 16 inches long and dangles, and we are phenomenal. We're able to do all kinds of great things. We're going to try to push this to 6 figures. We'll just keep it going. I'll promote it over and over again, and we'll just try to get this to $100,000. And I will open up a salt mine at that point. I am going to put Morton Salt out of business. I'm going to manufacture salt at that point. They will be.
Say Wade hasn't even hit his goal yet. The initial goal.
What's his initial goal?
I don't know if he has or not. 75,000. Let me just double check that. Mark Wade, GoFundMe. Mark Wade legal defense. This must be it here. No, Mark Wade, $69,496 in 5 days. 5 days. We gave him a 3-day head start. Okay, downhill. We gave him a 3-day head start downhill, and I was like Braveheart. I was like with my army. I was like, hold. They're like, can we do it? Come on, Caesar. Let us go. Let us fun Zach. I was like, hold. 3 days. 3 days. I said, hold. And then I said, okay, boys, unleash hell. Just like that. Just like that. And then boom, $80,034 in 2 days, guys. Unleash hell. Is there an update? Read the update. Let me see. Oh, let me read this. This is.
Did you notice? Mark Wade's has 10,000 shares. Yours only has 636. But look at the results.
That is correct. The reason for that is that SJWs go, oh, this means a lot to me, but somebody else do it. Somebody else do it.
That is exactly the truth. They think by sharing something on social media that they've done, like they don't want to actually put their money where their mouth is, but they want to show it to show wokeness, to show I'm supporting this, but they won't actually support it. That is carbon copy SJW right there.
100% correct. 636 shares, 1,123 people donated in 2 days. In the meanwhile, 10,000 shares. 10,000 shares, only 1,521 people donated.
If you've ever needed to break down SJW logic and show how flawed it is, that right there is a perfect example.
They just want to show off. I care about this. I care about this, but I don't have any money.
And everyone, Jeremy Osteen would like to, anytime money is being mentioned, Jeremy Osteen would just like to let you know, if you got any of that money, the Church of Jeremy Osteen could use a little bit of that cash. And who's this Zach guy? Seems like I want to be a friend of Zach. So let me just
Jeremy Osteen, I care about your thing. I'm going to share it. Okay, I have a pretty good social media following. I've got 80 followers on Facebook and 55 followers on Twitter. I'm going to share your requests for campaign donations. Okay, I hope that helps. Go woke.
Okay, well, now you got a sweet little voice, and usually Jeremy Osteen, we don't really like that type of behavior, but if you got a little bit of money, Jeremy Osteen really that. So let's just give you all a big wah men.
Wamen, everyone. Wamen. So this is great news. Again, Comicsgate and the Fandom Menace, they step up when we say, hey, we need donations. When people watched and saw what was happening to Richard C. Meyer on social media about this, the kind of abuse, the power structure that was against him, they said, we want to help. And I said, guys, when I ask for money on behalf of Zach, are you going to help? And everyone said, oh, hell yeah, do it now. And I told Zach, I said, they're going to bury you in money. They're going to bury you when you need it. This money is all going to his lawyer. It's going to stretch this as long as Mark Waid wants to stretch this out. This money is meant to deny Mark Waid the opportunity to settle. He's going to have to take this to trial. He's going to have to stand before a judge and explain to him why he felt it was his place to interfere in a contract between two people that were completely unrelated to him. And he's going to stand there. I can't wait to hear it. I will cry laughing. Well, Your Honor, I just don't like bullies. Okay. I swear to God, I wish we could send him to jail for this. I wish this was an imprisonable crime. That would be funny. But no, instead, he's going to have to apologize, and he's going to have to learn a lesson and, pay the legal bills and all of this stuff, and basically make up for all of the money that Diversity in Comics, your boy Zach, aka Richard C. Meyer, would have made had he had this contract in place to be a comic book professional. So thank you to everyone who has donated to this. We do appreciate you, and it is huge. You guys are awesomeness. Awesome. All right, let me read some more of these super chats here. JP Got Rocket says, "Man bun for Jeremy." I don't know if you want to. Jeremy, do you have a man bun?
No, I will not be going Machine Gun Kelly. I will not be doing that.
Okay, all right. Green Adrenaline 6405. Dr. Pepper is just watered down Pib Extra. Whoa, whoa. That is truth right there. Process Black says abolish ice cream. Abolish ice in all caps. Okay, I got it. Abolish ice cream. Earth Citizen. By the way, they should do that. Like Ben and Jerry should actually have an ice cream flavor and just have like screaming, illegal aliens running away in the front of the carton. No.
I won't. I hope another ice cream company comes out with a like a sherbet orange MAGA edition.
Why don't we do that, guys? Why don't we just sink a little bit of this money into opening up our own counter hippie ice cream company? We'll make better ice cream than Ben and Jerry's, and all of the flavors will be MAGA flavored, MAGA inspired.
Love it. The taste of freedom. That's our slogan right there.
Oh my God. Build a wall, nut ripple. I mean, so badass, dude. We could do so many great things. It's up to us. We could do that. Earth Citizen 09, greetings, Uncle E. Hail, Comicsgate. Hail, Geeks and Gamers. By the way, when will Mindy Wheeler be back on? She's doing a horror comic, if memory serves. Mindy's awesome. We love her. She's not going to be on this show. This is about kind of Star Wars stuff. But she'll be on Comicsgate Live eventually again, too. She's always invited. Mark C. Ben and Jerry's Pecan Resist. Ice cream flavored by bitter nuts. Yeah, it is. It's depressing. Why do they do that? You can't resist. You can't. Swinging Cod, I compared Mark Waid unfavorably to Tales from the Hood 2 last night, and EBS didn't get the reference. Jeff, give us a 15-minute rant on this topic. So Mark Waid is Tales from the Hood 2. Why might that be?
Because it's the worst thing ever.
I want to watch. I need to watch this after you told me that.
You do. We should do that as our first non-Star Wars watch along for the High Council, because I swear to God, in today's politically charged climate, that is what we need to laugh at. Tales from the Hood 2. It's the worst thing ever made. The Last Jedi is an accomplishment when you compare it to that.
Jeez.
Well, I'm prepared. I will come on. I mean, I would do that. You know, I would watch that movie with you guys tomorrow if you wanted to. I mean, it can't be that bad, can it? I mean,
I'm not joking. That wasn't a catchy title for last week's show. It seriously is worse than The Last Jedi. It's offensively bad. It's just so terrible. Like, people out there thinking, "Oh man, you're just full of it." No, go watch the fucking movie and realize what dumpster fire you've fallen into.
Wow. Choco Lock Her Up would be another good flavor for our ice cream, MAGA ice cream. Choco Lock Her Up. Can you guys think of any more? Just let me know. I'm serious about this, guys. If you want to get in business with me making ice cream, I don't know how to make ice cream, but I'll figure it out.
We could honor Hillary's latest gaffe that she said today, where she basically said black people look the same. So we could say that.
Whoa, wait, she said that?
All chocolate, chocolate flavored ice cream that looks the same or something like that. Yeah, she said that, and then she laughed, and then the crowd that she was, the tolerant crowd that is so offended by everything Trump says, all laughed about it. Yes, that happened.
Their NPC program, let them understand that was a joke because it came from Hillary.
Yep.
We are with
women.
her.
Respect women.
Delish Dick is back.
I hope that dude subscribes to my channel so I can just laugh at that name all the time.
I don't know if he's subscribed to my channel or not, but I hope he is. Delish Dick. Make sure
you have to
subscribe.
Delish Dick, subscribe to World Class and EVS because Comic Artist Pro Secrets, because you've been giving me a lot of comedy on my channel and on Facebook. It's so good.
He says, "Does Jeremy remind you of a young Sheev Palpatine?"
I haven't really gotten that one before.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. He's when he scowls, and he mostly scowls.
I was about to say, I've never seen him smile.
He's laughing right now, but we can't see it. We need to turn the camera on and see smiley Jeremy. I've seen it.
No,
we don't. We don't. I've seen it. I know it happens because I hung out with him, so I seen him laugh. But most people don't see him smile.
Yeah, I'm different. I'm different in person.
No, you're not. You're exactly the same in person. I don't know.
I'm a little more.
Jeremy, when I first met you, the first thing you said was, "What's up, geeks and gamers?" It's your boy, Jeremy.
Right, but you were on live, so I was still keeping that, like, the whole time we hung out, we were live pretty much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I am very confrontational in person if you piss me off, just like I am online. But outside of that, I don't look to be confrontational. But fuck with me, I'll have something to say.
Chicago.
So, well, you're like 8 feet tall, Jeff. So, I know my limits. I'm not.
Yeah. But no, Jeremy is. I want you to understand that Jeremy is pretty much the same person in real life as he is on his videos. I think that's important to understand. But he does smile sometimes, just not most.
Anna says I'm the same in person too. She hung out with me. I just disagree, but I don't know. Maybe I am, but I don't feel like I am.
Yeah. So. Volstix says, "Who's that wangy-eyed fuck? Is that fashy prick? Diversity in comics. LMAO. You CUNTs will never win." I'm with Comrade Gritty. I don't know who Comrade Gritty is. We're gonna win. Enjoy. Please invest in our defeat. Please. Oh my God. Just be a part of that for me. It is gonna be fun. By the way, there's a $2 message retracted. Thank you for the donation. Party Am Civi says Rye is pronounced worry. It's an anime thing. Oh, I didn't know that. So I got to get into anime with you guys.
I don't know
Yeah,
anything
don't let
about
me
anime.
into that. I'm not into it.
I have an anime team at Geeks and Gamers, but I know nothing about it.
Yeah, I gotta be a major weebo like you guys. You know, no, you're not.
Change who you are.
No, all right. Well, my son actually said, "Hey, I'm coming home for Christmas, and I'm bringing a copy of Red Dead Redemption, and you're gonna play it live." And I was like, "Son, your old man cannot play Red Dead Redemption 2." He said, "Yeah, you will, and you're gonna do it live on your YouTube." So I guess I'm slowly becoming a little more hip. All right, a little more hip.
You're gonna love Red Dead 2. I haven't played it yet. I played Red Dead 1. Red Dead 2, from all accounts, is game of the year. So
Everyone's correcting me. It's Weeaboo. That's so boomer. So funny. Low key 07. Luke killed Tarkin before the AIDS did. All right. Mirror Jeremy. See your worst fear come true, or watch The Last Jedi with Ryan. I would watch it.
I would watch The Last Jedi with Ryan, because I would love to, be like, I would love to make him answer questions. Same with what I said about Kathleen Kennedy, and how, like, if I had a chance to sit down and, ask her questions, because none of these other shill sites are going to ask her legit questions. I would love to sit down with Ryan and watch The Last Jedi. Be great.
What if Kathleen Kennedy was cool?
What do you mean? Like, if she was
what
actually
if
cool behind the scenes?
What if you sat down with her, like, shit, this lady's really
like
nice.
her,
Yeah. Well, what do you do? I mean, obviously you're going to be honest.
So what if she was like how Tupac said when Biggie was confronting him about Hit 'Em Up song, and Biggie's like, "What the hell are you doing?" And Tupac's like, "Yo, dog, I'm just making money." You know what I'm saying? Chill out. And Kathleen Kennedy's like, "Yo, Jeremy, your channel is to shit. I'm just making bank right now." Like, whoa, what? Hold on. Like, she's like, "I'm just fucking with these SJWs. They will eat this stuff up if they think I'm on their side, if they think I'm pushing diversity. I don't give a shit about these women. I don't give a shit about all this." I'm like, holy shit. Can I get a job, Kathleen? This is awesome.
Wow. Have you ever done that? Have you ever not liked someone, and then you met them and hung out with them, and you're like, "Oh, I actually kind of like this person a lot more than I thought I would."
Yeah.
It happens all the time. I know, I'm afraid that would happen with Ryan Johnson.
No.
That's too far.
And Kathleen Kennedy knows nothing about Star Wars, by the way, so she would never be cool. But in the hypothetical sense we were asking,
I would ask her who she did coke with in the 80s. Those are the kind of questions I'd want to know, not Star Wars related shit.
Oh my God. Yeah. I would, you know what? I probably would like Pablo Hidalgo in real life, though. I'm almost sure I would, because I like him on Twitter. I actually enjoy Pablo Hidalgo on Twitter. So I think if we hung out, I'd probably get along with him. Just my opinion, just my thought. Jeff versus Shia LaBeouf coming up next on WWE SmackDown 2018, says Jedi Rider.
Yeah,
that would be fun. Seamus McCallahan, I got a good handful of that sweet jacket you were wearing when I stumbled through attempts to talk about money chats and being a fan. Oh, Seamus is one of the fans that met me at the convention I was at on Saturday. Seamus was like, "Ethan?" I was like, "Yeah." He says, "Hey, man." And he was very, very nice. He met me and Andrea and Ava, and I think he got a picture. Seamus, it was great to see you. Thanks. Jethro Fox, happy Halloween. Happy Halloween, Silver Shamrock. So that's Halloween 3.
I watched that last night.
Did you really?
Yeah, it's a great movie. It's so underrated.
Yeah. Grand Inquisitor, Tarkin wants the plans to your exhaust port.
It's only 2 meters wide.
Philip Yee, have you guys been watching the new season of Doctor Who? It's so woke. The Doctor travels in the 1950s just to ride the bus and watch Rosa Parks resist Whitey. You are joking.
What?
You are absolutely joking.
Everybody's been asking me to cover that, but I don't watch Doctor Who, so I just know nothing about it. So, but that's awful.
Look, I've watched it in the past, folks. If you can show me how to watch it, I will start covering that shit each week.
I don't know where to begin. I feel like I needed.
You should start with some decent episodes before you go in to watch for the cringe factor, because it used to be great at some points. Now, I have to see Rosa Parks on Doctor Who. I just have to.
My God. Dr. Rek Kwelmai. Hey, Anna, how's Pink Squadron? Anna can answer in the chat. Fanfiction Production, thanks for $1.99. Happy Halloween. Watch for Ward looking in windows. Yeah, be careful. He's looking for an exclusive sneak peek. Mega Jetty. What about a Vader story? Alien Isolation style.
Alien Isolation is a video game. I haven't played it, but I've seen a ton of gameplay on it, and it's one of the scariest video games ever made. So it's obviously based off of the Alien franchise. So that actually would be cool as hell.
Yeah. I'm being trolled in the chat by someone named Comic Artist Pro Secrets SJW Thoughts. He's got my avatar and everything. That's awesome.
Nice.
Yes. My SJW Thoughts. Yana Huel says Wade's backers are fighting what they hate. Zach's backers are saving what we love. We are Rose Ticos, aren't we? We are. The Concerned Westerner, Wade will go up the deep end when he loses. I know. Stephen Avery, Ethan, when the GoFundMe hits, say 125K, you should send Mark Wade a trophy cup filled with large chunks of pink Himalayan salt. That'd be funny. And it will. I think it will get that high. Jorge Polito, how much to watch Tales from the Hood 2? I would watch it, man. I'm all for it.
I'm so glad everyone out there believes me for how bad it is. That's all I can say.
Yeah, I mean, all right? Well, I'll watch it with you if you want to. Commander Rose Tico, these comments on Wade's GoFundMe page are gold. I know. By the way, go to Wade's GoFundMe page. Don't leave a comment. I don't recommend you doing that, but a lot of comic skaters chose to, and they left a lot of great trolley comments that are fun to read. But I don't recommend that you guys do that at all. No. Instead, go to our page and post supportive comments to Richard Meyer, and that would be a much better use of your time. Mark Hamill, hi guys, happy Halloween. What are you dressing up as? I'm dressing like a failed movie star that had one last chance at showing what I can do, only to be sabotaged by a round-headed douchebag.
That was good.
Super chat of the night right there.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Darth Armo, I am behind in the stream, but G7 is a Gayat in Armenian, which means homosexual. G is Gu, 7 is Yacht. So he had the correct droid, LOL. G7 was slang instead of saying the full word. Wow. These Armenians. Big Red, every flavor is vanilla. Red User 1, should Jim Carrey release a comic? Mortal Worlds 2. Jason Pryor, someone commented on Wade's campaign and said if Zach doesn't like Wade's work, he should go make his own comic and see how he does. This shows how clueless people are. Yeah, they don't know what they're donating to. That's the whole point of the lawsuit, dummies. Ben Cooper, chocolate border wall, NPC's Rocky Road. Sweet Punani for an NPC-free non-soy-based ice cream. And Darth Armo, Ruin Johnson jinxed the Dodgers. He did, didn't he? Did he? Ruin Johnson ruins everything, and that's just what he does. All right, guys, I think we're good for tonight. I appreciate you so much for coming and joining the High Council. I'm probably going to go live on my own a little bit later to do a live stream drawing Cyberfrog. Gentlemen, any last words?
I want to thank everybody for we just passed 90,000 subs on the Geeks and Gamers channel.
Woo!
Just want to thank everybody for the support. We've got a lot of work to do. So as I said, it's great to, hit that mark, but it means nothing if we don't continue working our ass off and moving forward. So that's exactly what we're going to do. The tears from all the soy boys motivate me. So I appreciate that. And I'm happy to be part of the council with my buddies here. And we've got a lot of awesome content coming in the future. So thank you very much.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Paul B says typical short council on EVS channel. I know. Is it short? It's been almost 2 hours. I think that's long. Isn't that long, Jeff?
Yeah. And it's been so funny. I mean, quality over quantity, man.
Keep the energy high. That's how I do it. Yeah. Good job,
more.
By the way, listen, congratulations, Geeks and Gamers, for passing that 90,000. I think it's clear you're going to get that silver play button soon.
Yeah, I mean, we're heading that way. I mean, I don't, it's the YouTube algorithm. You guys know just as well as me. It's so hard to figure out. So, I mean, I'm not gonna assume it's going to happen, but it obviously looks like we're heading in the right direction. So, I'm gonna keep monitoring our numbers and how everything works, and we'll just keep pushing forward. So,
are you gonna cry when you get the button?
I might cry as one of my characters. How about that?
I think that would be so fun if you did that.
Boulder Chaser Jeremy.
I mean, the Caitlin Alba, one of our viewers, is keeping up with all the accounts. We're over 40 Jeremy accounts right now. So I will cry if LSU Jeremy actually is right about this weekend. I'll tell you that much. So
Come on, LSU Jeremy. I want to see the real Jeremy cry.
Everyone's upset that we're leaving. By the way, the chat is outraged that the thing is over so soon. That's fine. Listen, I'll do one more article. This is an encore. I didn't realize it was like this. I didn't realize, guys. I'm so sorry. Jeff is like, oh, God damn it.
I was going to go to bed. I'm like, yeah, I got, a 20 hours tomorrow. Nope.
We have the fans. We have the fans to think about. So let's just run through one more article. There was a lot of news today, and I did hold a few things back. Esquire magazine. This is brand new news. A new leak has fans worried Star Wars 9 will have another Death Star adjacent super weapon. This is starting to sound like Return of the Jedi 1.5. Yet, no kidding. How many more times are they going to do this? This is they can't. They have nothing new. These people have absolutely nothing new. They are so far up their own asses. You would imagine that after 2 Death Stars and a Star Killer base, basically a bigger Death Star, the bad guys in the Star Wars universe would realize that creating massive super weapon is never a very great evil plot. No, it doesn't work. But that might not stop Kylo Ren from giving it a shot, according to new rumors about Star Wars 9. Where's all this money coming from? A new leak, of Star Wars 9 concept art. Stolen Star Wars 9 concept art. Stolen. Details this scene featuring Kylo Ren and plans of a new I don't want to say. Where do you think this concept art is coming from? Take a guess. If I click on this link, where is it going to lead to?
It's making me wonder where it comes from.
Hopefully not the vagina.
You should have told the people the only way we're going to stay on is if they vote yes for us in the purple vagina.
I don't want to see the purple vagina. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. This is worrisome right here. Okay, so you wonder where this link is going to lead. This is a new leak of Star Wars 9 concept art. And as I click it, I see down below it says express.co.uk. You know what that means?
It's fake.
Mike Zero.
They always link back to him. It's so funny.
Mike Zero. Is Mike Zero? Did we misjudge?
No.
No.
We were right the whole time.
Okay. So depressing. All right. Kylo Ren inside his throne room, assumed to be the headquarters of the First Order, viewing a hologram form, a device held in his hand. Kylo appears to be examining 3 large super weapons that are cylindrical in shape. 3 of them, huh? 3 of them. All right. Well, we know where each one of them is going. With an enormous engine on each side of each super weapon of this ship weapon, destroying terrain on a planet. The engine burner is colored red, and the blast from the bottom of these 3 massive weapons is colored blue, impacting a surface, causing astronomical destruction. Parts of the weapon seem to be under construction and not finished. As fans have noted, this description could be of world devastators from the Star Wars extended universe. They're not going to do it. What do you think, Jeremy? Are they going to really get into the Star Wars extended universe, or are they going to leave fans disappointed and crushed again?
Oh, they're going to leave fans disappointed and crushed. Absolutely. Absolutely. This is they're still so mad about Trump they can't even worry about creativity right now. They can't do it. Like What is it? Trump deranged syndrome? Is that what they've been calling it?
Trump derangement syndrome.
Yeah, and so they are so lost in their own bullshit. they have no creativity whatsoever. I think J.J. Abrams is a creative guy, but there's like a force field of lack of creativity at Lucasfilm right now. And plus Kathleen Kennedy she's not worried about evolving this universe. She's worried about making it woke. That's all they're worried about. So they don't care about creativity right now. It's just nonsense.
So. See, I think it is going to borrow from the expanded universe because the only reason they ever canceled it is so they could take stuff from it. And
did they even know? Did they even know about the expanded universe?
Pablo Hidalgo may play dumb online, but I'm sure he knows about all this.
JJ sure don't.
Yeah, well, of course that.
Yeah, but I have no faith in Episode 9 at all. None. For it to be anything other than something we can laugh at.
It's going to be so fun, dude. I can't wait. I'm so excited about Episode 9. It's going to be a cluster.
And honestly, I'm at that point now where you are, where like I'm not even dreading it because I think it's going to be crap. I'm actually looking forward to it because it's going to be crap. You know,
Yeah.
like I'm looking forward to it. Like to me, this is going to be the greatest comedy of 2019. You know, like this is going to be like we're going to go back to the greatness of the Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore days. This is how good of a comedy this is going to be right here.
I severely hope so.
So
I'll be disappointed if it's not.
Yeah,
It'll be fun.
I say that's what we need to start doing. We need to start looking forward to this and referring to this as the biggest comedy of 2019. This is how we need to start approaching it. And this is how we need to start discrediting the fact that if they want to try to act like this is a serious movie, we're not. We're going to see a funny movie. We're going to laugh. It's going to be great.
It is going to be great. And by the way, you guys are saying I don't have to see it. I don't want to see it. You don't have to. You don't have to go see it. We're going to see it for you. We're going to tell you all about it. Don't worry about it.
Although it is debatable if the World Devastators were deadlier than the Death Star, they were undoubtedly more efficient. The Death Star could merely destroy worlds, while the World Devastators could use the targeted world's material resources for the Empire's benefit. A Devastator's primary tactic was to land on the surface of the planet. There, its mighty tractor beam.
This is proper, Jeremy. The word is tactic. Ethan and Scriver, it's tactic.
Yeah,
Just wanted to let you know that. Just wanted to let you know that.
Is it's proper, Jeremy? You realize tactic is tic tac and like back. Never mind, sir. Never mind.
Listen, EVS. This is Jeremy Osteen again. How are you to do it? How's that Cyberfrog money doing? How's that Cyberfrog money doing?
It's in a bank. It's fine.
Praise Cyberfrog. Praise Cyberfrog.
I don't praise him, but
monies. There's a lot of money. We'll praise whoever we got to praise to get that money, Ethan. That's what we're gonna do. And bless you, by the way. Bless you for all of the money you bring to all the wonderful people. Jeremy Osteen might want to talk to you after the show. So
no, I'm busy.
One man.
One man. Respect one man. There, its mighty tractor beam projectors would literally tear the planet beneath it apart, thus making them planet killers. Thus, the world's devastator function similar to the Star Forge, which also harvested materials from a nearby astronomical object, which seems like a much less wasteful version of the Death Star. No, it seems exactly like a Death Star, but green. Exactly right. Economical, ecological. It's a woke Death Star.
Oh my god, just what we need.
I tell you what, this is NASCAR Jeremy. I tell you, I woke up the other day and I went over to Daytona International Speedway. Now I don't know what y'all talking about. What y'all talking about? Y'all talking about some colored people on here?
Jesus Christ!
Not into all that.
Well, I call it people. Yeah. We call them people of color.
Well, I'm just telling you right now. My cousin, who's also my wife, by the way. And we have an Earnhardt year-old. If you don't know what an Earnhardt year-old, that's a 3-year-old. So it's 1, 2, Earnhardt, 4, 5. That's how it works. Now, she got 3 eyes. Now, I don't know how that happened. Something to do with the genetics or something to do with
genetics.
Something to do with something like that. I'm not sure. But I just wanted to, I don't even know why I'm here. Somebody told me to show up. And said there was beer. Somebody said there was some beer, and I just needed a good Coors Light.
Would you like a beer? I don't carry Coors Light. Would you like a beer? I mean,
I just need some beer goggles because my cousin, who's also my wife, is wanting me to go to bed, so I need something to kind of motivate me. You know what I mean?
Goodness. Yeah. Like your cousin, though. My goodness.
Hey, look, he was a looker when you got about 7, 8 beers deep.
We stayed on extra for this.
I don't know. No, but this is a very important article. We're almost done. All right. So anyway, much of these leaks should be taken with a grain of salt because they came from Mike Zero. But it wouldn't be surprising to see J.J. Abrams rehash other tired Star Wars trends after his all too faithful Force Awakens reboot. Wow. Esquire, salty.
Boom.
Salty. Wow. Elsewhere, other Star Wars rumors seem to hint that Darth Vader will also make an appearance in the upcoming movie. It's really starting to sound like Return of the Jedi 1.5. Well, again, these Star Wars rumors are coming from, Star Wars. Can you imagine Mike Zero right now?
No, I don't want to.
Here he is. This is an octopus of bullshit that's coming from. This is literally the human centipede. It is the human centipede. What the hell?
There's a Chili's ad.
Yeah, I'm trying to get rid of it, and it won't shut up.
I've never seen the human centipede.
You need to watch it, man.
I've heard really disturbing things.
Well, they eat shit.
Yeah. All right. So, Star Wars leaks horrifying Darth Vader. So it is a human centipede. So here it is. It goes from where does it come from? We're going back. It was on Esquire, leading back to they got it from Sunday Express. And look at this Darth Vader. Oh, it's so sad. Look at his little face. He's not feeling good.
I think you're beyond not feeling good there, Ethan.
Oh, and look at this. See the full leak here at Mike Zero. So that is the human centipede. Mike Zero is the head of the human centipede. It goes to express.co.uk. Feed her. And then that goes all the way over here to Esquire. Feed her. Feed my centipede. And that goes out to the rest of the world here. Matt Miller, you are the third segment in a human centipede, the head of which is Mike Zero, future Star Wars content. So that is just something to think about. Something to think about. Let me see that little sad face again. I got to go.
What, dying Anakin?
Yeah, it is. Do you see his little face?
Yeah, it was burned.
He didn't look good. He wasn't happy.
It's like a potato.
But he had a little baby face. He was frowny. He didn't look like he looked at the end of Return of the Jedi. You know, it's like, oh, little Anakin.
He's got the boo-boo face.
All right, let me read the rest of these super chats. Some more super chats coming in. Thank you so much. Kathleen Kennedy produced Seabiscuit. Everything is coming together. Bad Star Wars and horses, says Green Adrenaline 64105. Herpicus McDurpington. Thank you for $10. Did I ever tell you what the definition of insanity is? Insanity is doing the exact fucking same thing over again and expecting shit to change. That is crazy. No, it's called being stubborn. Insanity is when you write your name in shit on the wall of your padded cell. Gojirify, thank you for $5. Star Wars 9 content stolen by who? JJA stole it, of course, from another film. That's what he does. Darth Requel Mai, thanks for $4.99. A gay Cyberfrog Pie for EVS. The secret weapon is Tarkin's gay tool. Sire J. Longstroke, Disney acquiring Lucasfilm was obviously a sleazy cash grab. And prepare yourselves, High Council. The inevitable Disney-Amazon merger will happen. Oh my God. Oh my God. LSU fan Jeremy. Well, can you imagine that if they actually did that? Disney-Amazon merger.
Hopefully the government would step in and be like, it's too big.
Yeah. No matter what happens Saturday, both teams are still SEC. Go Tigers, says LSU fan Jeremy.
No. I usually am SEC guy. No. Bama must destroy them.
And Delish Dick is back, and he says,
Yes.
Whitey... He says, Whitey Bulger died today. Love seeing Whiteys die. Oh my God, everyone. Thank you so much for being here on the High Council with us. We appreciate you. Here we go. While you are asleep, that's when I creep and I lick all the butter in your fridge. When you are not awake, I unwrap your Land O'Lake and I lick all the butter in your fridge. The butter in your fridge. The butter in your fridge. So have some parquet. It contains my DNA from when I licked all the butter in your fridge. And have a pat of Blue Bonnet. I practically spat upon it when I licked all the butter in your fridge. Have a great night, everyone. It was an honor to be with you. And we'll see you again next week for the High Council. It's going to be where? What channel?
Geeks
Jeremy's.
and Gamers.
Geeks and Gamers. We'll see you then, guys. Good night.
Adios.